There has been a recent trend in the airline industry. This is happening because business and economy classes have been pulled further and further apart. Business class is ever more luxurious, with lie-flat seats, enclosed cabins, and dedicated services, all while serving only the finest meals and beverages. Meanwhile, economy class has never felt more like a cattle car, more and more people being crammed into tinier and tinier spaces. There's even been some ridiculous proposals.
I don't think I'm going to like this. An airline seat designer wants passengers to sit in a double-decker style seat. I'm going to put a no on that one.
This also means that the price difference has never been higher. A business class ticket will run you anywhere from 3 to 5 times the cost of an economy ticket. And this creates a gap in service. What is someone to do if they can't or simply won't pay thousands of dollars for a luxury cabin in the sky? And on the other side, they don't want to be crammed into tiny seats. Enter premium economy. It's not just a seat with additional legroom, it's an entirely new class. Lufthansa explicitly shows this on their website by adding premium economy in addition to the traditional classes, economy, business, and first. There is no single standard for premium economy, so the services range substantially. But there are a lot of general characteristics. Of course, more space. Compared to economy, you get a wider seat, more legroom, and additional recline. Furthermore, you often get priority check-in, an amenity kit, baggage is included, everything is prioritized, better meals, and sometimes even alcohol. However, a premium economy seat is not a lie-flat seat, nor do you get your own pod. While it's often marketed as in between economy and business, a more realistic view is that premium economy is an upgrade from economy rather than a business light product. In this case, the name is true to the product. If this description is starting to remind you of something, it's almost like a rebrand or reemergence of domestic first class. Business class and other premium classes have evolved from a way to get to your destination into an experience in the sky. There are YouTube review after YouTube review of outrageous accommodations in the sky that far exceed the luxuries of normal everyday life. But there comes a point when the experience is so outrageous, so over the top, that the plane ride itself becomes the experience. I often wonder as I watch these reviews if the YouTube creators have lost the narrative a little bit. I've always found that the purpose of airline travel, or why I like to fly, is to enable my adventure, or to complete a business trip, or to connect with friends and family. The greatest thing about airline travel is that it can take me anywhere and everywhere. For the record, if an airline would like to sponsor one of my videos, I would love to review a palace in the sky. The relatively affordable luxury of premium economy is what I find most compelling, both from a customer standpoint and an airline business model perspective. The business model of an airline is a bit counterintuitive. 60% of airline revenue comes from passengers. The rest, as in 40% of the revenue, comes from airlines selling miles to credit card companies. That is certainly worth a video in and of itself. The passenger breakdown shows that business travelers, which make up 12% of customers, account for 75% of profits, or at least they did in a pre-pandemic world. And while the customer mix is changing today, what is still true is that premium fares generate a significant amount of revenue and profit for airlines. And now premium economy is leading the charge. A premium economy seat is 33% more profitable than a seat in economy, and even 6% more profitable than the coveted business class seat. From an airline's perspective, premium economy is now the most desirable real estate on the plane. And it's the reason why many airlines are converting business class seats into premium economy. However, it is revealing how airlines are choosing to change the layout of their plane. The emphasis is on converting business class seats into premium economy rather than upscaling economy seats. What that indicates to me is that while premium economy is promising, There's only so much demand out there for premium seating. So, how many airline seats are there? Well, I've informally pulled some data from Skyscanner and airline fleet layouts to get a feel for how many of each type of seats airlines have. Due to data difficulties, these are rough numbers, but they give you a sense of things. Let's take American Airlines, for example. They have roughly 160,000 total airline seats. That's the total number of seats across their close to 1,000 airplanes in service. And less than 3,000 of those 160,000 seats are premium economy. That's roughly 2%. And that number generally holds true across all of the US legacy carriers. This means that for all of the fanfare around premium economy, including this video, they represent a really small amount of seats. And so where do you find all of the airplane seats? There's 160,000 in American. Well, economy, of course. If you look at the main cabin, the main economy seat of American, it represents over 70% of all seats. Additionally, when you add in main cabin extra, which is economy with a little bit more legroom, that's another 17%. Put another way, if you look at the passenger count of American Airlines, it is overwhelmingly an airline that services main cabin and main cabin extra economy class passengers. And this is true of virtually every airline out there. Finally, this brings us to the cost of the ticket, which is a problem. The intent, or at least the often quoted range, is that a premium economy ticket is 1.5 to 2 times a standard economy ticket. And to be fair, I've found numerous examples of that being true. And while this is subjective, I was curious to get a better feel for what is a fair price for that seat. Gilbert Ott, a travel journalist, puts the price at roughly $20 a flight hour plus an additional cost. He put it at $40 for the additional mileage and a maximum cap of $250 on the upgrade from economy to premium economy. And while I liked the attempt to put a price to it, I question what world he's living in. At $250, I want to lock in that price for forever. Just doing a quick search, I found that the gap between economy and premium economy is routinely well over $1,000. And in fact, the high price or overpriced premium economy is a well-observed phenomenon. Another travel journalist, Kyle Stewart, made some observations, and he found that premium economy can be more expensive or within $100 of business class around 40% of the time. Why would a more luxurious business class seat be less expensive or within range of a premium economy seat, you ask? Well, there are a couple of theories that contribute to this phenomenon. First, there's a supply problem. Premium economy routinely has not only less seats than business, but is the smallest cabin of the plane. So there's just not many of these seats. Another factor here has to do with search engines. Some search engines, when you're searching for flights, bundle economy and premium economy together and business and first class together. And so when you search for an economy seat, you may see premium economy, but not business class. Finally, there's the business traveler. Companies have gotten more and more restrictive about booking flights over the years. Often companies won't allow you to book a business class seat at all, or require that to be for flights that are over a lengthier time, say like 8 hours. But a premium economy ticket is often viewed by accounting as an economy ticket. Imagine the scenario where you're traveling on business. If the company is going to cover the cost of premium economy, the price difference between business and premium economy is irrelevant. You're going to book the premium economy seat at whatever the cost, because the business is paying for it. Eventually, I look for all of these cases to be balanced out as airlines add more premium economy seating. Where does this land us? Well, premium economy is an interesting new class of service on an airplane. I think it represents a reasonable luxury that allows you to comfortably get to your destination without breaking the bank. It will be interesting to see how airlines evolve as they add new premium economy seats and to see if they rebrand US domestic first class as premium economy. Thanks for watching.